Spencer. And this is the It. And we're here to talk about the newest news about
Amiibos!
Yeah.
So,
All kids love their Amiibos.
so Amiibos is Nintendo's version of the little pop. Actually, it's very reminiscent and probably exactly the little trophies you get in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
It's like those little trophies that you get, and they're little characters that sit on stands, and they look great on your shelf. But wait, there's more.
Yeah. There's so much more. You can put them under your Wii U game pads.
And your 3DS.
And your new 3DS.
Oh, only the new one?
Yeah.
Only the new one.
The new 3DS's little touchpad thing, and it'll unlock gifts for you. For
Presents,
your little game.
and gifts, and little treats.
Yeah.
So what are the treats that it gives you? These little...
Well, it depends on the game you play.
Alright.
There's actually a read-write function. So some games just read from it,
Okay.
and they say, okay, you put in a
Mega Man.
Amiibo, so we're going to read from that and give you some Mega Man costume or something like that.
Okay.
Do that thing.
So
yeah,
but it's all non-game impacting content then.
traditionally, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just little fun stuff to throw in there. Some games actually write back onto the Amiibo, so the Amiibo actually carries with it some knowledge. I think the only game that does that right now is Smash Bros. Right?
Yeah, you can level up your Smash Brother character. Do you know exactly what that does in the game? Because it unlocks like different. I'm gonna actually say I know what this does. I think what it does is it gives you alternate versions of your attacks. So like for Mega Man, you have the shield, the leaves that surround you, but if you level them up, you unlock the ability to do the skulls around him. But it has the same. It's just a different visual on the same ability, I think.
I'm not entirely sure. If anybody plays with their Amiibos on their Smash Bros. Game, let us know. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Because I do have Smash Bros. And everything. I just don't follow the Amiibo game very closely.
Yeah.
But
if I had a Nintendo, I would be maxing out these things levels because that's what I do. I max levels out.
that Phantasy Star setup you got.
Phantasy Star GameCube.
So, but what else do these things do? Some new ideas they just brought out recently.
They brought out the ability to download an app on your Wii U or your 3DS XL maybe, where it's an app, and then you scan in Mario, and it gives you access to a demo level or a partial level of Mario where you get to run through and play like original classic Mario. Most likely they'll do it with Mega Man and maybe Kirby and just any kind of platformer game. They'll give you a little piece of it so that you can just have a little bit of nostalgia. I would really have rather them give me, instead of like a partial level, I would like them to at least give me a full level to play on.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2 or 3 to play through. Maybe if you collect all the different Marios that they're making, you'll build the full level. So you have to scan each one as you get to the checkpoints so that you can play the next part.
Just trying to beat 4A.
Yeah, so it is great that they're coming out with new things that the Amiibos can be used for, because in all honesty, they didn't really do much in the first place. It was an interesting way to get costumes like you would in League of Legends. Like you pay $3-5 and you get a new costume for your character.
Yeah.
Granted, you get another character's costume on your character, which is something that Namco Bandai. Sorry.
Namco Bandai.
Namco Bandai is actually one of the first third-party Amiibo creators. They're going to be making, in their recent Ship It and Jump magazine, they announced that their One Piece video game that's going to be created, you'll be able to scan your Amiibos in, and it's going to allow access to, like, Luffy, whatever the main character is of that show.
Isn't that the one with the guy that has, like, stretchy arms?
Yeah, he ate the demon fruit, so now he's a rubber band. He's a rubber man that can't swim because rubber doesn't swim. Anyways, Luffy gets the ability, if you scan in one of the things, he gets a Mario costume.
Cool.
Yeah. So I think this was like the first third-party game that got access to the Amiibos, which I think is actually really cool that they're starting to branch out because Nintendo.
And they got the Skylanders. I don't know how that all works.
I don't think the Skylanders can be used on Nintendo, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah. And I think there's a Disney
Let us
Infinity.
know in the comments below.
Disney Infinity has a thing too. I don't really know exactly how those play into it, but I think they play with their own little. But they're their own little games like Disney Infinity and the.
You know what I really want to do? I want to buy a shit ton of these things and just go play baseball. Just chuck them at me and I'll crack.
Speaking of, I would be curious if they actually had that on that one where you play little demos of games. I think it'd be funny if they had an Earthbound one. And they just
when he's standing
plop people in the middle of an Earthbound game, and people be like, "What the fuck?" Like you're just like, "Hurry up, throw the jar of fly honey at the big pile of puke," and they'll just start eating it.
That would be a very interesting game to be thrown into the middle of.
Yeah.
I played the intro to that game, and I was amazed at the kind of stuff that was going on. The buzzing, oh my god. You gotta check it out to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's definitely some interesting things with the Amiibo world.
Yeah.
I will get the next one. I don't know. I saw a Toad one that I kind of like, because I like Toad. I think he's an interesting character.
Repping the colors.
You know what I'm saying. Well, I'm Spencer.
And I'm producer Eric.
Make sure you comment down below. Tell us about Amiibos, why we're wrong.
And if you want to save the Amiibos' lives, clink, and like this video because we're awesome.
Yeah.
And subscribe to the video because we produce new videos every week.
Thanks for watching.